Hello there, and welcome to the Pooh Finger Podcast with me, Wayne Cooper, and Mr. Lee Neal.
Hello to you all.
And over in the corner, he pushes in his piles while he's watching X-Files, it's Kempen!
Hi.
You sat on the throne, you gotta go fast. Helping along with the Pooh Finger Podcast. We talk a lot of shit, why don't you listen and see? Now you're fingering with Kemp with me. If you're on the job and you don't want to last, just think of the guys at the Pooh Finger Podcast. So play along at home, and if you like what we do, like and subscribe and follow the Pooh. Like and subscribe with the finger right up your bum.
This week we are talking aliens! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Twilight Zone there?
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
I didn't get the reference that I made myself. So we're talking all about aliens and that. Could be anything across any kind of media or real life. Who knows?
Ooh.
Anything could happen.
Indeed.
Spooky.
Yeah, spooky dookie. So without further ado, let's get this road on the pookie.
Yes. Let's get beamed up and go on an intergalactic adventure.
Indeed.
Let's get probed.
With David Hasselhoff.
Yes. Let's get probed with David Hasselhoff. I think I've got that album. It was released in like 84.
Didn't it bring down the Berlin Wall?
I was going to say it was one of his German ones.
Yeah. That's what it translated as anyway.
The greatest of all time is what we're gonna choose. Which one is the best and which ones are just poo? The greatest alien stories of all time. The Gussote.
I was very worried I was going to say Goatsy for a minute.
Flashbacks.
So we're talking our favourite alien stories.
Ooh.
Should we assign some numbers?
Let's.
1, 2, 3, 4 Star Trek aliens.
Yeah.
No, they've got quite good ones.
Wrinkly foreheads.
Anyway.
Paul.
Yes,
The
good
movie
shout.
Paul.
Yes.
2.
Oh, says me.
Mr. Neil.
Awesome. Oh. Now, which one do I pick? So I've got a real one and I've got a fictional one.
Oh.
Okay. Flip a coin? I ain't got a coin.
Yeah, roll the die again. If it's evens, it's the real one. If it's odds, it's the not real one.
Odd.
What did I say?
I don't know.
We'll go with the real one.
Go with the real one.
So the real one is from 1977.
Oh, so not my one then.
That's
okay.
good. And it's called the WOW signal.
Oh,
Wow.
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 So this, as I said, happened in August 15th, 1977. There was a radio telescope in the United States called the Big Ear Telescope. And what it was doing was scanning
Listening.
radio waves in space to try and find if there's anything out there.
Right.
And
So far, so good.
out of nowhere, on this day, it picks up a signal.
Ooh.
And what's interesting about this signal is that it's in the same frequency range that we use, so 144 hertz.
Mm-hmm.
And so they tracked it, they recorded it. I would play the recording. It's a little bit boring. It's what I played earlier.
right,
It's just
when
like a
you're
high-pitched
listening in.
screech. But they found that this signal is coming from basically the furthest known galaxy.
Ooh.
So it's not even like our solar system. Our galaxy is fucking
Lots of galaxies away.
unfathomable amount of distance in light years away.
Yeah.
And it's this signal that's similar to what we use and how we communicate. It's in our range. And apparently this signal also comes from like carbon-based life forms and life forms that survive off water.
Oh. Interesting.
I think it's just from the ranges and things.
Oh.
I believe. I don't know. Science
okay,
is
right,
quite
yeah.
complex.
How long does it take for the signal to reach us? Have they figured that out? Because
Let
we
me see
could
if
be
we can-
listening to them far, far in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me find out where this
Could it
galaxy
either be
is from.
our noise bouncing off something?
No.
Ooh.
Direct signal.
Yes.
Sorry, what was the signal called again?
Wow.
Called the WOW
Wow.
signal.
Wow.
So the reason it's called WOW is that
Wow.
it printed out
Wow.
the signal in like code, in like almost like binary code. So it's like a random selection of like
Zero,
letters
zero,
and
zero,
numbers.
one, 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 one,
Letters
zero,
and
zero,
numbers.
zero, one, one, one.
And the guy wrote
Two.
WOW next to it. Basically like,
Wow.
what the fuck? We picked up this radio signal.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That is cool.
It's pretty cool, actually. I do love these like random sort of things. Like,
Yeah.
you remember I think it was somewhere in Siberia or something like that, there was a radio outpost that managed to pick up something. It was like just a random series of like bleeps or something like that. It was like 5 bleeps and then 2 bleeps or something like that. Or something stupid. It was really weird, but it did it over the course of like, I don't know, 20 or 30 or 40 years or something like that. And no one knew where this thing was coming from. And then all of a sudden it stopped for like 2 days and then carried on. It was really stupid, but like something like that where you've got like what, in theory, that kind of is a proof of aliens or something like that. Maybe it has to be, but
It is something
Or
that
of
is
life.
alien.
yeah,
Yeah.
Not necessarily a proof of life, but
But there's something.
there's something transmitting. Or
sort of biological.
yeah, maybe it could be from another dimension.
Yeah, I have to admit, my brain, although I do believe that there has to be life out there somewhere, my brain immediately goes to we're hearing ourselves, basically. It's bouncing off something and reflecting back. That's where my brain's going to.
But yeah, they're able. So the nearest star to where they found the signal, so where they reckon the source of origin, the nearest star to that source of origin is 1,200 light years away from that star. So I've just loaded up.
So what's that?
So it come from the Sagittarius constellation.
Ooh. So what's that in, like, you know?
So it's just giving me the coordinates. I'm like, that's not very helpful.
How far would we have one?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Read article.
Like, it's London and back, like, what, 5 times?
Right, I'm consulting the Google machine. How far is Sagittarius from Earth? 26,670 light years away.
Oh, so that's more like, what, into Glasgow?
Doesn't seem that lot, does it? Yeah. It doesn't seem that much.
Quick
Wow.
track, innit?
Not that far.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. But yeah, no, I just find this fascinating that there's just this anomaly that's come through that replicates, it has similarities to the frequencies we emit as creatures on Earth,
Yes.
but it's coming from 26,000 light years away. Like, that's not a signal bouncing back, is it?
No, that someone has created a signal and
Someone's
has sent
created
it.
something and sent it out. Well, something has created this, sent it out,
Yeah.
and we've received it.
What if they now know that we've received it? They've got a way of
yeah.
knowing.
And obviously it's going to take a while because this was done in the 70s, but like, yeah, if it's travelling light years, it's not going to be quick, is it?
Exactly. So we're listening to people in the past. That's what I'm saying.
But that opens my mind. It's wild. It's so fascinating that there's this possibility that there is more life out there. And I think the probability of life being out in space is high. We can't be the only living creatures.
That's it. But then again, you think about the exact specifications of our planet and how it's been able to sustain life on Earth, like with the
chances of it.
The distance from the sun, being the correct distance from the sun, having the atmosphere and the water and everything that is needed, like the building blocks of life. Even though that, like the possibility of that, is so fucking small.
Yeah.
But with the vastness of space thrown in,
There's constantly expanding and creating
there's got to be another galaxy that has formed that has a habitable planet where life is.
Yeah.
It might not be as advanced as us, or it might be way more advanced than us, but
we could quite simply be a planet that's exactly the same as us, identical to the point where there's even like carbon copies of us, like doing a podcast on their planet.
But our cocks and arses are the other way around.
Yeah, or they only read nitrogen. Or something like that. You know? That's what I was going to go for. But okay, you could have cocks and bums the wrong way.
Yeah, cocks and arses are the other way around.
Yeah.
Poop out the front.
But no, this signal that they've received, I think, is very strong proof that there is other life. Like, there's something else out there. It's not just us.
Yeah, but there has to be logically. You know, if you look at it in that scenario, there must be.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really good one. I like that.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Like, check it out more. Like, it's very sciencey though.
Yeah. So once more, what was it called?
The wow signal.
Wow.
Yeah, as I said, it's because the guy that discovered it, when he printed it out, he wrote "wow" on the side because he was like, "I've fucking found aliens." Like, I have literally shattered all knowledge on this planet. Religion is now gone. Like, there is extra life. I've proven it. Here it is. And obviously, there's still a bit of doubt.
Just like "fuck you" in capital letters.
So the signal they got and the recording, it's not "wow, I'm an alien." Wow, it's just kind of like squeals and screeches, but
yeah,
still a signal.
Yeah, but no, check it out. Have a read. I think it'll be easy for you guys to read it than for me to try and explain it on a podcast in 10 minutes because it's very sciencey. But yeah,
cool.
We have found a signal that's 26,000 light years away. Wow.
That's cool.
That's my pick. The wow signal.
Awesome.
Nicely done.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that was me.
You're going last again, mate.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Right then, for me, I have chosen the 1996 film Mars Attacks.
That terrified me as a child. I watched that when I was far too young.
Now, this is the thing, you see. That's what I like about it, because it sort of blurs about comedy and actually terrifying sort of shit, it all into one.
I mean, that's how I ended up watching it, because it looks like a funny film.
Yeah.
And it was very much advertised as a comedy.
The cartoonish aliens.
Yeah.
With their funny voices.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but it's actually based off a series of trading cards in 1962. Also called Mars Attacks.
It's obscure.
It is a bit weird, but it's absolutely
Tim Burton,
true.
man.
Right, yeah. And these cards, I think you just bought them as standard trading cards. You didn't get me like cigarette packs like you do, or you probably did, I don't know. But they had really horrifying depictions on them. Like, they had pictures of the aliens as they are in Mars Attacks in the film, except they were doing horrible things. Like, zapping it, setting fire to a house with like people in it and shit like that. And there's one where it's quite famous where it's like zapping a dog and it's simply called like Dead Dog or something with that card or whatever, like, number 14, Dead Dog. And it's just a dog being disintegrated and it's like, what the fuck? It's just like supposed to be a little trading card series that you collect and share and swap with your mates, but no, it's fucking ridiculous. The film itself though, I quite enjoyed it because, as we were saying a minute ago, it sort of blurs that line of scary and funny, because the premise of it is basically there's first contact between human and aliens. They come down. It looks like it's all going to be peace. I think Jack Nicholson gets to meet him. He's the president, isn't there?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's him or the head of the army or whatever that goes to actually meet him and make first contact. But when they do, and they find out that, no, we're just going to fuck you up and zap you and kill everyone, and it all goes to shit, and it starts basically...
It kicks off.
Yeah, it just kicks off, basically.
The invasion starts. It was my first introduction to Jack Black, that movie. I
believe it was one of his earliest films.
It is. It was his first big movie with lines.
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to be in Terminator 2.
Really?
But... yeah.
He was also supposed to be in Demolition Man.
Yeah.
No, that was it. Sorry, Demolition Man. Yeah, but
they kept putting him off and kept putting him off, and then he was like, "Fuck it, I ain't coming in tomorrow." And then they rang him like, "Where the fuck are you? Like, we need you on set. You got lines." And he's like, "Shit." Just recast him. But anyway, Mars Attacks.
That's right. Yeah, basically, it was. I thought it was a perfect counterpart to Independence Day, released in the same year.
Yeah.
Because where that had the serious side of it, you might say, Mars Attacks had that fun element, again, with fun and with danger. Because
Child me very much disagrees.
well, yeah, that's it, because you kind of think about some of this, you think, oh, look, we've put Glenn Close's head on a dog, or something like that. Oh, that's
That was
quite
nightmare
amusing.
fuel.
Yeah, but when you see it, it's like, hang on, yeah, that's right, that's fucking terrifying, what the fuck? I can't remember what Pierce Brosnan's head was attached to. He was also attached to an animal, and I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember.
But it was something
Been
very
a long
comical.
time
Like,
since I've watched that movie.
yeah,
Didn't they put him on a tiny dog?
I believe so.
Like on a chihuahua or something?
Yeah. But yeah, he had quite a big casting in moment. As we were just saying, Glenn Close, Pierce Brosnan, Michael J. Fox was in it. Jack Nicholson was the president. You had Danny DeVito in it. Yeah, there's quite a few. But yeah, for me, Mars Attacks was just brilliant. Because I also thought that's pretty much what would happen, I reckon. Because all around the world, you've got all these different customs and so forth. Like in some places, showing the soul of the beat is the equivalent of saying, like, fuck you or something to someone. And an alien race comes down and they're making first contacts, and you extend a hand to, I don't know, welcome them or something like that, or put your hand up to, say, greetings or something like that. And that could be the most offensive thing to them in the world. So they're going to kick off and basically blow the planet up because fuck you, that's why. Yeah.
Just smile at them.
Spoiler
that-
alert. How did they kill the aliens? I can't remember. Spoiler
That-
alert.
That was by...
I can't remember.
Was it where they
so
just broke
long.
the glass like helmets?
No. There's a family out there somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, but we're in the south or something like that. And they come to where the invasion's happening, like the main sort of bits. And the grandma, she's always wearing headphones and listening to yodeling music.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah, and eventually,
It
like,
makes their heads explode, doesn't it?
yeah, what's they? Oh, that's it. Because we're in her house. We're breaking into her house and we're setting up that massive fuck off gun. You know that bit in? Is it the Naked Gun where?
Yeah,
I think-
OJ's building the turret.
It starts out with a snub-nosed pistol, and then like it builds up to like a Desert Eagle, but it's like a fucking
like screwing bits onto it.
yeah, it's like an anti-aircraft weapon or something. That's basically what we're doing behind this grandma. We like keep on getting bigger and bigger weapons to a point where it's a ludicrously sized laser gun pointed right at the back of her head, and she just like, I don't know, turns on something like that, and it pulls out the headphone cable, and it starts blaring out the yodeling, whatever, and it just makes all their heads start exploding in the thing. So they realise that's how you kill them. So yeah, you just unfortunately have to listen to yodeling. No offence, like, but still.
No, that movie scarred me. So I was 6 when that came out, so I must have been 7 when I watched it. I remember renting it.
Yeah, I
It
think
did look
I
fun. I
rented
remember
it.
seeing the trailer, and I was like, "That looks like," because they really lent on the comedy side. Like, look, it's a funny film.
Yeah.
Like cutting out all the horror,
It was very dark.
and then I watched it. And I was like, I don't
The
like this.
disintegrations were crazy.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to.
strangely graphic.
Yeah.
Like it kind of wasn't graphic. Like they got shot with a green beam, and then they like turned to ash with the skeletons.
Oh yeah, all their skin melted off and then turned into a pile of bones.
But yeah, no, it was horrible.
It's only rated a 12, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the 90s.
Well,
Yeah.
so you get away with a lot more back then. But yeah, that's my choice. Mars Attacks.
Good shout. Good shout. Well, let's spin that motherfucking
Right.
dice cam.
Let it rip.
I wonder if I can pick it up. There we go. 3.
That's me, yeah. Sweet.
It would be if he was on some numbers first, but yeah, that's the same as you.
Yeah, I signed him.
Oh, okay.
You just weren't listening.
Oh.
So, my pick, I'm going with my real life pick. And it was the first recorded story of a UFO abduction.
Ooh.
Of the biracial couple, Barney and Betty Hill, in 1961.
Okay.
So this, so it's the height of racial tensions in the US, and it was a black man marrying a white woman, and it was all a bit crazy. And I think, if I remember rightly, they'd bought like a holiday home somewhere, and they were travelling there. And the reason I brought up the racial thing is because they'd pulled over to have a break and they'd seen a light that had been following them in the sky. And they thought, oh shit, it's fucking some, like a wagon full of racists gonna run us off the road and stuff. And so he was armed and he had his gun on him. And but the light stopped like in the sky, it came down to the floor.
Ooh.
And there's like came straight at them. And he was walking towards it, and then he started floating, and his toes were dragging across the floor.
Whoa.
And across the gravel. Right?
Creepy.
And she'd frozen as well, like somehow. Yeah, this thing came out of the sky, big
The
bright
claw.
light. Yeah. Like a thing came down to the floor. And some beings came out, and this is the first time, like, because up until this point, spacemen were little green men in spacesuits.
Yeah.
Like, that's what people believe spacemen were. Aliens were. They were men. But this was the first time they were described as the Greys.
Ah.
So he was abducted and taken into the ship. And I can't remember exactly, like, I've listened to podcasts about this, and like it goes into really crazy detail, but essentially they both woke up and they're in the car going down the road, like back on the road just driving. They're like, what just happened? Like they checked and they'd lost like 4 hours, and all of us, and the light had gone.
We'll come back to that bit in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's fine.
What do you mean?
So there's a phenomena called the missing time phenomena.
Oh yeah.
This happens quite regularly. I've had this happen to me before as well.
It's possibly happened in X-Files episode 1 or 2 as well.
It
And
happens
it is
to me when
normally
I drive.
When you're
sometimes.
driving,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden an hour's passed and you're at your destination. And you're like, how the fuck did I get hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this has come up quite a lot in a lot of alien abduction stories. People's claims of alien abduction, that happens. Like, you'll just blip. But in that time, you've been abducted and whatever. Is a theory on the missing time phenomena, but it is a thing.
Well, so these two, like, it all happened, and they were afraid to go to the police because they knew the police wouldn't take them seriously, with them being a biracial couple, and they're all fucking asshats back then, and majority still are. But then when they finally did speak up, he couldn't recall like certain things. There was like elements that he couldn't recall, and so the famous part of the story is the government hypnotized him and got him to confess, and there's confession tapes, and I've heard the tapes, and he is fucking terrified, and he's saying exactly what is happening. Like they make him drudge up what happened to him when he was abducted, and I can't say it's not genuine. Like, my own personal opinion, like, listening to the certain podcast that I'd listened to, I can't remember which podcast it was that I listened to it on, but it was so fucking interesting. It might have been the Dollop, actually, because, yeah, like, his shoes were scuffed from the dragging on the gravel.
Like across like the tips as opposed to the soles.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, you can't explain that. And there was, like, things like the clocks in the house were like stopped at the time that they were abducted, but when they came back and like they checked their watch and they'd see what the actual time was, and, oh, what the fuck is going on? And like really weird things kept happening to them because they were getting repeat visits, supposedly, because he was a civil rights activist, and I think he got killed in a march or something like the late 1969.
Wow.
He was 46 when he died.
That tracks.
But yeah, she lived till she was 85. In 2004, she died.
Oh, wow.
But yeah,
was
like,
the grey man at a funeral.
yeah, probably.
Come and put a rose on the casket.
Yeah. It's like in South Park, over in every single episode and stuff like that. There's one at the back.
Yeah.
You just can't see it.
But yeah, so that's if you can find the story on whatever podcast you listen, it's covered on a lot of podcasts, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's when you hear all the facts and like all the them recounting it like at the time as well, like when they were giving interviews and stuff, and they maintained it till like their dying days as well. They're like, that happened. We don't care what anybody says to us otherwise. We know what has happened to us.
Yeah.
Like, and the hypnosis apparently unlocked all the secrets and like put the puzzle back together.
Is this where, doesn't he describe like all the room and like the corridors and stuff?
Yeah, and like how they were speaking to him and everything, and like and the layout of the ship that he was on.
And it's like mega specific.
Yeah,
I think a lot of like sci-fi stuff take a lot of like inspiration from it. So he says it's all silver, it's all chrome.
Yeah,
everything's like metal everywhere.
Everything's surgical and like clinical, super clean. And everything's bright.
And funnily enough, actually, I hope it comes up on the Wheel of Kontent later, but I have actually got a thing about alien abduction, about how there are, I think it's 7 or 8 sort of usual things, like when people recount like this particular type, like you know, the abduction with like actually speaking to them and stuff like that, and the layout of places and things. Yeah, but I hope that comes up on the Wheel of Kontent. I won't talk about it now.
Yeah, okay, well, come on across it later.
But yeah, I find it really quite fascinating, because that's back in the time as well where, like, yeah, there were hoaxes and things, but something like that, like, and they passed all the lie detector tests and everything. Like these people are telling the truth. Like they actually believe this happened to them. So whether like, and what are the chances of them both being like under psychosis at the exact same time and coming up with
the
this
exact
story?
same psychosis?
Yeah, and like they weren't profiting from it in any way. They were just like, we don't want it to be a big thing. We don't want to be famous or anything. We just want to know like what's happened to us. Like we're fucked up. Like they were fucked in their head.
I always think it's interesting when the story's consistent.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's a really big giveaway. Like, there's that guy who's quite famous in kind of the conspiracy circle, but he claims, obviously, allegedly, claims to have worked at Area 51.
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar, yeah. And, like,
yeah.
obviously, they were like, oh, he's a fucking lunatic, but he is so consistent with every story he tells.
I tend to believe him.
Yeah.
I believe the guy. From everything I've seen, I've listened to like him on when he was on Joe Rogan when they got him on there, and like you can't really fault his testimony at all. And like you say, it's repeated as well. Like he's never strayed from his story. Like it's always the same.
It's so consistent because, like, you know, when you tell stories, eventually they do kind of evolve a little bit over time. But obviously, with something this like catastrophic, it can't. You can't add to it.
No.
Because then it just all falls apart. But no, like people that are very believable are the ones that are consistent with it.
Like and especially like the military people that have come out recently. I'm like, we've seen them.
Yeah.
Like, we've tried to chase them down. And
loads of fighter pilots. They're like, we've see them all the time.
Yeah,
there'll just be like 3 lights just zipping around.
There's specific areas, and like they believe that they're underwater.
Yeah,
that they've got like stations underwater.
Yeah,
like deeper than where we can go, where they can go and like work on technology and research and stuff and watch us and what we're doing and all the rest of it. Like when it's really interesting. Like, and I can't say I believe it. I don't believe it till I see it, but it's really convincing. And it's not off the table for me. Like,
no,
it's in the realms of possibility.
Yeah, I think some of it I don't personally believe the underwater stuff.
No, it starts getting into the land of
sci-fi.
It gets into the land of make believe, and you're like, and that's when you start going, this is quite silly. Yeah. It's fun, but it's a bit silly.
But have fighter pilots seen stuff in the sky? Fucking absolutely,
definitely.
Yeah,
there's so many reports of that. Yeah.
But all this, they've infiltrated. Nah. No, they're not.
But but anyway, my pick is Betty and Barney Hill, the first official recorded alien abduction.
That is a good one. As you've talked, it's coming back.
Yeah. Everyone would have heard the story in one way or another.
But again, similar to mine, it's hard to fit that in 10 minutes. So check it out
I've completely butchered it. Like, it's way more interesting than I made it sound. But yeah, so let's pick on 1, 2, 3, 4 is Paul.
Okay. Paul.
Oh,
we go. 1.
Hey! One time.
One
One time.
Play along at home.
It's been a while since you've won, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been. No, I think maybe the last time I did. No,
Oh, I can't remember.
probably not. I don't know, but it feels nice
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the piece.
Play along at home. Let us know how you did.
Yeah.
Play along at home.
It is quizzy time. Who will be the best scorer? You don't need to wear pants in Kemps Korner.
Kemps Korner, he sits in the corner, fist in his own bum while he thinks of aliens. Yeah.
I'll say that for once. This again, not too bad or harsh about me. Anyway.
Aliens that look like miners.
As in people who work underground, I hope you mean. Anyway,
There
right.
you go, there's the twist.
Welcome to the corner. Would you believe this week I have a quiz and it is about aliens?
Wow.
Since
Wow.
when?
Since we decided on it last week and it was my turn.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah. So I have 11 questions, all to do with varying types of alien or things involved with aliens or things that are somehow related to aliens. And you guys are going to answer them.
Sweet.
Cool.
That sounds like a quiz.
That
Cool.
sounds good to me. Oh, I've not prepared the board. Sorry, guys.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Well, while we're doing that,
Look at my willy.
have you got a buzzer, Mr. Waynor?
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Sorry.
Would you like to give it a quick test for us?
I'll give it a go.
Nice.
Cool. Mr. Neil?
Oh, wait. Before you hit that, I must warn everyone that I thought that this was a Q&A-ness tonight. So your buzzer is actually Kemp's buzzer,
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid.
Ah.
So on behalf of Kemp.
Have you ever had 2 willies in your bum at the same time?
Okay.
Have you, though?
No.
I thought you would have
It's
done.
a bit harder than you think. That pun intended.
So, yeah, well,
okay.
there we go. Oh, would you like to change
Yeah,
your
I
buzzer,
might,
Mr.
need, I
Neil?
might need to change this one.
Okay, let's
Okay.
do some editing. Boo. We're back.
We are back.
And through the magic of editing, Mr. Neil, would you like to test your buzzer? Some Mars Attack aliens there.
Yeah. Oh, still creepy.
Very good. I hope I'm going to be able to hear that.
I don't.
Yeah. Right then. Let's get this show on the road. Into space.
Oh, are these multiple choice?
Yes. Some of them are.
Do we have to listen to the whole question?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry.
I almost want to give you a bonus point because I like your buzzer more. I fucking love Mars Attacks aliens. Anyway, question 1. In South Park, what language do the aliens, known as Greys, speak? Do they speak English, Hebrew, Kosian, which is clicking like Starving Marvin, or cow? Mr. Neil?
Cow.
Cow, correct. 1 point.
I was going to say cow.
Aha.
Moo.
Yeah, they consider cows to be the intelligent life form.
Yeah.
That's why we keep inducting them, because they think they're the smartest.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Question 2. In Third Rock from the Sun, the Solomon family speak to the big giant's head. Who played the big giant head?
Oh.
Was it Patrick Stewart? Was it William Shatner?
William Shatner.
Correct.
Yes.
The other two answers were Leonard Nimoy and Avery Brooks. Question 3. Futurama features many aliens, but which planet do the Omicromians come from? Do they come from
Omicron 9.
Incorrect.
Ah.
Do they come from Omicron Persei 3,
Oh.
Omicron Persei 6, Omicron Persei 8, or Omicron Persei 12?
The one with 6 on the end.
Omicron Persei 6?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
A.
Incorrect.
Oh.
One more go, Mr. Neil. You've got a choice of Omicron Persei 8 or Omicron Persei 12.
12.
Incorrect.
Fuck's sake.
8.
No, sorry.
Yes.
No, you do not get a point for that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Question 4. Right then. Just so you know, there are 5 things in this one, right? Out of every main film in the Alien franchise, so no Prometheus, no Alienist, Predator, none of that jazz, just any bit of like main 5 Alien films that are released at the minute. Which one is rated the highest according to IMDb? And you get a bonus point if you can guess the score. Well, do you want me to give you out of which 5 films it is, sorry?
I'm going to go Aliens.
Right.
And I'm going to say it's got a 9.1.
Okay. Mr. Neil?
I'm going to go with Alien.
Okay.
Although I do kind of think it's Aliens, if I'm honest.
It's got to be.
But the original is considered very much a classic.
Very much so.
Oh, I'm going to say it's an 8.7.
You get 1 point, Mr. Neil.
Oh, I get 1 point.
Yeah.
What for?
I'm getting to it.
Sorry up then.
The highest rated film in the Alien franchise, according to IMDb, is Alien.
Oh.
However, it had a score of 8.5.
Oh.
Yeah. So working through the list, Alien 8.5, Aliens 8.4, Alien 3 6.4, Alien Resurrection 6.2, and Alien Covenant 6.4. So, question 5. British TV power couple Ant and Dec were in the 2006 film about aliens. It was really shit. Now, there's 5 answers to this. What was it called? And don't buzz in till you've heard all of them, right?
Sorry.
Wow.
Wow. Frequency. Wow.
Right, was it called Alien Hunters, Alien Autopsy, Alien High School, the Alien High School, Alien and Dec, or Who the Fuck Cares? I said until all the answers have been.
You're gonna say Who the Fuck Cares, but it's Alien Autopsy.
That's what I was going to say.
I will accept either of those answers. So, yeah. I'll say you both going to have a point each.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Even Stevens.
It's not fair.
Now then, what was that film's IMDb rating? Was it?
Oh, go on then.
3. This is all out of 10. 3.7, 4.3, 5.0, or 5.9? Ooh,
A.
incorrect. You get a point. Yes? Carry
I was
on.
wrong now.
Carry on.
B.
Sorry?
B.
Incorrect. You also get a point.
Okay.
The reason you get a point on that is because if you did get it right, that means you care. Right? So because of that, you actually would have lost a point if you got that right.
Oh, right. Oh,
We love a
okay.
bit of quizzy
Yeah.
fuckery.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like the tricky dicky business.
Right, this is one of my favourite questions I've ever come up with in my life. Right,
Don't bring it up too much, man. Don't build my hopes up.
right. Question 7. A Facebook group was created with a plan to storm Area 51 by having all the attendees Naruto run at the same time onto it. What was the group called?
Oh,
Was it Area 51, Time to Check Them Aliens? Was it Assault Area 51, The Plan? Or was it Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us?
shit. They can't stop all of us.
Correct.
Yes.
Right.
People did turn up. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but there was about 40 people. Wasn't
Tim
there?
Naruto running in the background of the news reports.
Right.
And they're just running like side by side the gate.
It's bonus point time, right? It's bonus point time. This is for both of you. Closest answer wins, so you don't have to worry about buzzers or whatever. The closest answer wins. Roughly how many people said they were going?
Oh, said how many? Okay. Not who turned up.
We'll get to that.
I'm going to say like 200,000 had said they were going.
Okay, Mr. Neil.
No, I think it was like something daft like 1.5 million.
Bang on. I've got roughly 1.5 million.
Smashing it.
Bonus point number 2. How many actually turned up?
About 400.
Mr. Owen?
Actually, I think I've been. Oh.
Yeah, I think there was like 50.
I think, Mr. Wayne gets that because about 200 people turned up.
Yeah.
So, you sneak that one. Question 8. Gnaught's Mr. Alien is an anagram of whose name?
Neil Armstrong.
Correct.
Ooh.
It's Neil Armstrong spelled backwards. But Gnaught's Mr. Alien. How weird's that? Yeah. Fuckery. Question 9. In Galaxy Quest, which features some weird aliens,
Never seen it.
it's a really good film.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a really good film. What was Alexander Dane's catchphrase? Was it by Tognar's sword, by Seltruk's axe, or by Grabfar's hammer?
B.
By Seltruk's axe.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Is it C?
By Grabfar's hammer.
Yes.
It was, because he hated saying it.
Yeah. 'Cause that's Alan Rickman's character.
It
wasn't
is. Yeah. It used to be like a proper
fucking
thespian.
miserable.
Yeah. But he's good.
Great. Yeah, it's a good movie, that. Do you know the premise of it?
Yeah, they're
just
actors.
actors.
actors on a Star Trek type show, but go into actual space or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're at a convention doing a meet and greet and then they get abducted.
Yeah, it was really good. And question 10. Now, this is not the multiple point one, whatever. You know what I mean? The cheeky last question.
The one that matters.
This
That's
is
the one that matters.
Is this the final question?
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the one before.
Yeah.
Right, the penultimate question.
Yes.
That's the
Okay.
one.
Awesome.
The perineum question. Yes. Question 10.
Anus.
When was the first ever UFO sighted? Was it?
Oh, sorry. I
alright,
just
it's
fucking
alright.
spazzed it.
Four answers.
Might have to bleep that out.
Spasm is not a naughty word. My hand spazzed.
Was it 1500 BC? Was it 218 BC? Was it 1357 AD or 1795 AD?
Is this the first recorded one?
Yes.
A.
Incorrect.
B.
Correct.
Because it's on like Aztec, like cave drawings and shit.
It was
Mayan.
Mayan and all that.
Yeah, something like that. There was an earlier recorded one, but it turned out that was mistranslated or faked or something
Yeah.
like that.
Because there's like hieroglyphics where little discs come down and like beam lights and shit. Interesting.
Now then, the one that matters, question 11, which is coincidentally
Do you mean the one
worth...
that matters? They all matter, man.
Not as much as this one. This one's a big one. How many points is it worth? What's that?
I don't know. It's your quiz, man.
Let's say it's worth 5 points.
Okay.
Yes, it would be 5 points. 5 point question, question 11. Wait until you've heard it. Right, there's no multiple choice, it's one answer. Question 11. What is ET short for? Oh, God.
Because he got little legs.
Yes! 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 Absolutely. 5 points. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad that worked out.
You know what? I'm not salty. That was fantastic.
I was like, I know what the actual answer
Yeah.
is, but I've got to go for it.
You knew I was going to be a dick. Yeah.
Point on the poo finger shy board, leaderboard.
Take that point.
Oh, that was fun.
You earned that point.
Oh, I'm so pleased. Well done, both of you.
Oh, that was good. That was a fun corner count.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you.
a good one.
Thank you for coming to my alien corner.
Oh,
Yeah, well played, both contestants, and glorious
Thanks,
victory,
man.
Mr. Wayne.
thank you very much. Yes, I enjoyed that victory, I think. I don't feel bad for taking that point.
Well earned. That was fantastic.
Well, join us next week where we'll be over in Mr. Neil's Q&A-ness.
Yeah, boys.
To get knee-deep in his anus.
Stay tuned to the end to find out what we're going to be queuing and anusing about.
Oh, yeah, play along at home.
Ooh,
Play along at home.
dangle that little carrot.
I've got a little carrot that I could dangle.
Yeah, boy.
It's brown.
It's nearly time to go and our semen has been spent, but we have still got time for a wheel of content.
Hey, come,
Yo.
catch.
Oh,
Oh, nice catch, man.
yeah, that
Sorry,
was...
did I catch your nip?
No, that was slip through. I caught it with my face.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Open that shit up, man. Let's go head downstairs into the basement.
Creak. Oh. I'll drop my keys.
You fucking ball bag.
Yeah, I'll get them on the way back up.
Bend over.
I'll get them on the way back up.
Let's switch the light on over here. Can't see shit. Right, fucking hell, we've got loads of shit in here now.
There's not a lot of room left.
There's just a pile of shit everywhere.
Yeah.
As you can see, added to the collection this week.
I can't tell what's been added this week. There's so much shit.
Is that the memory eraser from Men in Black?
It
On
is.
the pedestal.
It is, yeah. Glad you noticed.
Yeah.
Good eye you've got there. Yeah, so we don't have the glasses to protect us from erasing our minds when we use it,
Yeah.
but we could use it if we wanted.
Isn't it strange that it's got a timer set for 28 minutes and 37 seconds?
That is bizarre, yeah.
Purely
I
coincidental.
wonder what will happen in 28 minutes and 30 seconds now.
Well, I guess we'll just might as well stand on the rag and just wait to find out. We'll
Sounds
just
good.
get through some content while we're here. Let's go step on the rag.
Squelch.
Oh, it's so gross, it sounds like cow.
I'm going to bring wellies next week.
You're going to bring your willy next week?
Well, yeah, man.
That's sweet.
I forgot
Can't
it tonight.
Well, in the meantime, we have the poo finger penis dripping its semen of selection upon some glorious glistening tiles upon our wheel of content.
For the first time, it's in colour, not in black and white.
It's not for the first time. How
been
many
like
weeks
3
ago did I
times.
do that? I painted that shit up.
Yeah, but we just never brought it up before.
For the listeners that can't see this, that we can see, Mr. Neil 3D printed me a flexible penis out of plastic, and it was grey for quite a while until I went and spent some pennies on some acrylic paints and painted that bad boy up, and now it is has its glorious purple bell end.
It's quite a dark purple, though.
Yeah, I should lighten that up.
There may be circulation issues.
Yes, but it's quite a glorious pink, flesh pink colour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With some added veins with a Sharpie. Just to finish it off. Could add the detail.
Beautiful.
I'm sure I've got that album, Veins with a Sharpie.
So, Cam,
Hello.
spin that motherfucking wheel, man. Oh, so good. Honourable mentions. Straight up with the honourable mentions.
My honourable mention, because this was going to be my second pick, this is my favourite alien story that's fictional,
Oh, yeah.
and that's Alien versus Predator.
As in the movie or the comic book? Because I like the comic book.
I mean, I'm leaning more towards the comic book, but kind of the base story is very similar.
Yeah.
I like that it explains the origin of the aliens, like where they come from and
Where
why
did they go? And where did they come from? Alien Joe.
and it gives a little bit more context to like the Predator's goals as well.
Yeah.
So, the aliens are just bred to basically be fodder for the Predators. Like their training.
Yeah, the training on the human soil.
Yeah.
They plant a load of aliens so that they can hunt them.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And they've got to hunt them before they basically take over the planet.
Yeah.
And if the Predators lose, then they'll just blow up the planet.
Yeah, scorched
why
earth,
not?
start again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just think that's a really cool story. They've taken two already cool original stories, meshed them together, and made a pretty good.
It's a good premise.
A good premise.
Very good
I think
premise.
it's a crossover that works well. The movie was disappointing.
Yeah, I had a lot of issues with the movie. Mainly the editing, like the quick cut editing, that you can't see anything going on. It was like chop, 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 like really fast.
The first like half was okay, and then it just went weird and a bit daft. And then we don't talk about the second one.
I couldn't tell you anything about the second one because I've erased it from my memory.
It's terrible. But yeah, that's my honourable pick: the Alien versus Predator story franchise.
I got an honourable mention. We mentioned it in a previous episode. Solar Opposites.
Yeah,
Yeah, about
An alien
show.
family fitting into Earth life.
yeah. Kind of accidentally because they're supposed to just like look after the pupa till it terraforms the planet.
Yeah.
But they're quite like human life, and they're like crack because it's minty.
Yeah, so they're trying to figure out a way to do both.
Yeah.
Postpone the inevitable. Yeah, it's just really funny.
It is fantastic.
And we mentioned the sub premise of the wall.
That's just fantastic.
That's ludicrous.
Yeah, you've got to see it. No one can explain it and give it justice.
No,
Like you have to witness the wall episode.
it's very unique, and like the characters themselves, like the kids going to the high school and stuff, and the shit they get up to. Like it's just brilliant. really, really funny, really well written. Give that a go.
For me, I would say I saw it on an episode of. In fact, I saw it on the movie version of the series Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yeah, I think that's the title.
Here we go, Rando Kempo moment.
But no, they basically review like old like B movies and stuff like that. But for the movie, they did This Island Earth, which was a 1955 sort of, by nowadays standards, definitely a B movie, in which a couple of scientists end up get taken into space by technically another bunch of scientists, but alien scientists, who are all coincidentally very human-like, apart from I think they are orange or something like that. And it's supposed to be they're going to like some sort of big meeting, like some sort of big council meeting of all like the galaxy's greatest scientists. It just so happens to be these two people. And while they're going there, they get attacked by whoever it is, and they have this creature called a Metalunar mutant, which is quite a creepy-looking creature, but its main predominant feature is that its brain is on the outside of its body, and is an obvious weak point of, like, if you're going to shoot it or throw anything at it or whatever, that is what you're going to hit. It's exposed brain. You know, it's exactly where your scalp would be. Imagine if your brain was your scalp, like your actual flesh and blood brain. And
Pretty grim.
yeah, the film itself is completely random, and I highly recommend watching the Mystery Science Theater 3000 version, because it does add quite a bit of humour to it. But that is my choice, and it's really amusing. The Metalunar mutant itself has come to be such a cult sort of figure amongst fans of Mystery Science Theater 3000, and also just generally in science fiction. But it got its own like series of action figures and statues and stuff like that as well. So you might have seen it more often than you think.
I might recognise it if I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Possibly.
Funnily enough.
We don't have a picture.
That one there.
So listeners at home, if you can see this.
I've seen that.
Oh yeah, I recognise that. Yeah.
So yeah.
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 Spin that motherfucking wheel, they can.
Great spin.
Roswell.
What do you guys reckon?
I reckon that it's true.
Yeah, I reckon a UFO crash landed.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't they do that song? What is it? I wanna feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, that's Rockwell. That was it. Yeah, I was so close. Yeah. But no, Roswell. Yeah, I think something happened there. They claim it's a weather balloon, but why would it be so secretive about
Yeah.
it? It's
Well, I reckon they've got multiple UFO crashes, but how are they all crashing in the same places?
Yeah.
maybe we're locking onto a signal from that reverse
One
ship.
spot on Earth, unless other
Could it be the wow signal?
Wow.
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 Could be that.
Could be, but because why aren't they crashing in like Russia? Have they not found any in Russia?
There very much could be, but Russia is a lot better at keeping secrets than America.
Yeah, I suppose.
And there is a big part of Russia where there is fuck all there.
What about China?
You probably notice it
China.
more.
Huh?
Yeah, you probably notice it more if it's in China. You get spotted by someone. You got to admit, someone's going to have a mobile phone, no matter how dodgy or.
Yeah.
You know.
I imagine the countries that have large landmass, like Russia, America, they probably are more likely to have something.
Yeah.
Maybe over Brazil and stuff like that,
If
mines and stuff.
2/3 ocean, they could be crashing in the ocean, but
Yeah.
I can't see that many crashing.
Go into their Sequest base.
Yeah. You
If
don't
they're
know.
that advanced to be able to get to
Yeah.
our planet, then they can't just be randomly crashing on our planet.
You don't hear much about landing in Canada and stuff like that.
Again, America's not very good at keeping secrets.
Yeah.
But no, I reckon it's true. I reckon they've got something. They do kind of tease the truth, don't they? Because they say this is where they do their aircraft testing.
Yeah.
So they've got like top secret aircraft there. I'm like, yeah, I bet you fucking do.
Yeah.
You got spaceships.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We have all like F-16s and stuff there, don't we? And stuff like that.
Yeah, like stealth bombers and all
Yeah,
that.
they got all the stealth bombers there, supposedly. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Spin that motherfucking wheel count.
Wow.
Wow. Spin the rope. Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh, yeah. So, Skinwalker Ranch.
Not Skywalker Ranch.
No.
Not a sponsor.
It could be.
Let me give it
Could
a
be.
They make
Yeah,
a wine, yeah.
quick Google.
Yeah. Wow.
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 Ah, I was hoping I could get to do it with a cup full of that.
So, I've heard this mentioned on multiple podcasts, but my memory is not very... Because of the amount of information I've listened to on podcasts, my memory doesn't retain it very well, because there's such an overwhelming amount.
Yeah.
Can't possibly retain it all. But apparently, according to Wikipedia, Skinwalker Ranch, also known as Sherman Ranch, is a property of approximately 512 acres located southeast of Ballard, Utah, which is reputed to be the site of paranormal and UFO-related activities. Its name is taken from the Skinwalker of Navajo legend concerning vengeful shamans. Apparently there's been all kinds of weird shit happen. There's been cattle that have been eviscerated, randomly in the fields with no trace of anybody being around.
Just where they get the crop circles and stuff as well.
Yeah, they've had crop circles, UFO reports. I'm pretty sure there was. I'm saying there was. They claim that there was like demon, fucking like wolf beings.
Yeah, there's
like
cryptid reportings, isn't there, as well?
Yeah,
I'm sure
lots
there's
of cryptid shit.
like a Bigfoot.
But the actual ranch, they've got like built a big wall around it. They've got like a private military and stuff in there, and like research labs, and they reckon there's like underground bunkers everywhere and stuff like that with top secret shit that they shouldn't be doing.
Wow.
Wow.
And yeah, cattle mutilations have been part of the folklore of the surrounding area for decades. When Robert Bigelow, founder of the National Institute for Discovery of Science, who is a massive douche, I've listened to podcasts on this guy, and he's just a fucking gigantic bellend. But he purchased the ranch for $200,000 in 1996. And this was reportedly the result of his having been convinced by the stories of mutilations that included tales of strange lights and unusual impressions made in the grass and soil, told by the family of former ranch owner Terry Sherman.
Ooh.
And so he bought the ranch and then built this fucking massive compound on it and stuff. And yeah, so it's pretty interesting stuff.
Okay.
Obviously, it's all bullshit, but
You guys ever seen The Cabin in the Woods?
no, and I don't
Maybe.
care to because it sounds like a scary film.
Oh,
It is, but it's got a really cool twist at the end. Well, kind of towards the end.
spoiler alert.
Are they on
Spoiler
Skinwalker Ranch?
No, but there's basically like a monster prison. There's this massive, almost like, the end of the Raiders of the Lost Ark where it zooms out. It's just endless space. Full of monsters. And like zombies and all sorts of creepy shit. Maybe that's what like Skinwalker Ranch is like. In one of the bunkers, it's just full of cryptids.
And that's something like the
experiment.
SCP Foundation or something like that, whatever it's called. That's like the general idea behind that. It's some sort of like, I don't know, weird. It's almost like an internet type thing. It feels a little bit 4channy, but I don't know. But it's some sort of catalogue with like all these sort of weird cryptids and creatures and whatever, but locked up in some sort of secret facility or something like that.
Yeah.
But it sounds very much like it's leading towards that. That's actually strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a crazy like kind of conspiracy type thing that you can go down because there's like this George Knapp, the investigative journalist. He was like investigating, journalizing it, and was like proving loads of shit wrong and like fucking uncovering some weird shit that was going down there because they're very secretive and don't let anyone in.
Ooh.
But yeah, cool. Give it a spin, my man.
Unpopular opinion.
I've got one.
Go.
I don't think the Alien films are very good.
Yeah, I don't really like them.
They're very boring.
Yeah,
First two were alright.
Aliens is good.
The first two endings of the films are good,
Yeah.
but the 2 hours before are fucking snooze fest. Really boring. Like an alien, you don't see an alien for like, I think about an hour and 10 minutes.
But that's kind of the idea, though.
Build
No,
the
but not in like a
suspense.
spooky way. Like nothing happens for the first hour and 10 minutes until.
Oh.
Yeah, you get to
Sorry,
know the
that's what I mean.
characters, man.
Don't need to for that long.
The story, exposition.
Too
It's all
long.
about the setup.
Too long.
Paul King gets the old...
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, the first one was really, really boring. But the second one was alright. I wasn't that mad on it. I was always a Predator guy.
Yeah.
Fucking Predator's awesome.
Admittedly, yeah, I was more of a Predator guy, but... I don't know, the Alien films are kind of cool. They've got a certain thing about them, the lore behind it and all that. As you say, mixed in with the whole Predator sort of universe.
I've got an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I don't like playing games where you have to shoot aliens, where aliens are the enemy. I like shooting humans.
That's a little bit of a red flag.
Yeah. There's a
I don't know why. It's just I prefer that.
sociopathic behaviour, isn't it?
It's just like I don't know. I prefer the realism of like shooting a dude and he goes down, rather than like shoot something that goes splat.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like there's something not satisfying to me about that.
And how does your dad make you feel?
Makes me feel with my fingers. I mean,
So bad.
My lord.
yeah, I don't like shooting aliens in games.
No, it's unpopular.
Okay.
Don't find it that fun.
I disagree. Halo's so much fun.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. I mean, how about if it was a humanoid alien, like a bipedal alien?
Yeah, it's all right. I don't know. I like shooting like Nazis and shit.
Oh, because technically they're not human.
Your microphone picked that up.
No,
Is your favourite level that one in Call of Duty where you got to shoot up the airport?
No Russian.
Yeah, no Russian.
Yeah.
Where you're shooting civilians.
I mean, at the time, even though it was still problematic at the time, I did enjoy that level.
I played it. I was like, I want the full experience.
Yeah, it was fucked up, but I was like, I'm just going to go with it.
But that's kind of a lesson it gives you, though. It's more of a shock horror sort of thing, not a you're supposed to have fun doing this. Yeah.
You kind of did.
Yeah.
Don't say you didn't, Kev. You fucking you got a boner for that shit.
I still remember when we used to play one of the Modern Warfare games. I think it's Modern Warfare 2, where you unlock that plane level at the end. And you have to like speed through it, like gat everybody and
Oh, yeah. And you
grab
got
a package.
to get the gold medal, you got to complete it in like 30-something seconds.
Yeah, because we managed to do it. Like, it took us a while, but we did it. It was amazing. Yeah. I did have an unpopular opinion, but I cannot remember what it was, so I'm going to have to skip mine.
My unpopular opinion,
Yeah.
Alf's shit.
Oh, you can fuck right off. Alf was awesome.
Alf's a big part of dog shit.
Admittedly, I only learned of it because I had a random video that was either handed down to me or whatever, by my parents, I assume. But Alf, alien life form, yeah, that was great.
That shit. Annoying. Was not appealing whatsoever.
I get
Bored
that.
the shit out of me.
It was a little
As a
bit
kid.
annoying.
It's like, nah.
Oh,
So I don't remember it
down
well
with
enough
Alf.
to comment.
fair
Like, I know
enough.
of Alf, but I couldn't recall an episode or anything.
Yeah, I've only seen a couple, admittedly. And, I think I've seen like a couple of the live action ones and about 3 of the cartoon ones.
I read some picture books.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
Spin that wheel, Cam. Picture book.
Off topic.
Off topic. Me and Mr. Neil rad-dadded it up out in the sticks.
We did.
Far away today.
My body aches so much. I didn't fall. I just skated a lot, and now I'm very sore.
I took a little tumble, but I was all right.
I nearly took a tumble though. We went fucking so fast down those ramps.
Yeah, it's a fast place.
Yeah. Started to get fucking truck wobble.
Yeah, I got scared a few times. I went up a big wall, came down the big wall, fell off the big wall, did a little roll off the big wall.
You did what Humpty Dumpty should have done.
Yeah, but my rib's feeling good. I was a bit worried that I was going to fuck my rib up a bit, but no, it's feeling strong.
It's good.
And yeah, it was good fun, man. It was the first time on a board for a few weeks.
Good, man.
Yeah, got to wear my helmet, which is always a joy. And then the bigger boys came.
Yeah.
So we left. No, we chilled. It's good watching the guys that could skate really well.
Oh, they fucking shredded the shit out of that park.
Just like,
Ridiculous.
with ease as well.
Yeah.
Just to have that kind of ability would be a joy. Just I'm just gonna backsmith this ledge, just as a warm up. Okay, go for it. Guys doing manuals on the mani pad and stuff. Oh man, it was so cool to watch. It made me very envious.
Yeah.
I've recently started playing Red Dead Redemption 2
So you
again.
can say Spider-Man.
No, not this week. But it seems to be talking about Red Dead Redemption. I started playing RDR2 again recently, and I've just got to a
My
bit
penis
where...
just turned inside out when you abbreviated that
I know.
for some reason.
I know. Because you don't know what I'm on about. But I've just got to a bit where you get to Horseshoe Overlook and you start going into Valentine, and I'm literally just about the point before the bar fight.
Yeah.
And I can't wait. I'm like, oh, come on. I'm going to beat the shit out of that guy.
The giant dude that throws you out the window.
Yeah.
Into the mud.
Yeah, I'm going to beat the shit out of him.
So good.
Yeah.
It is cool. I
Can't
need
wait.
to download it again.
Yeah.
I might start playing it again. It's downloaded. Amy's still playing it. I think she must be like 400 hours deep
Fucking
at
hell.
this point.
That's insane.
She loves it.
It's just getting through that bit of a snow tutorial bit. It's like, oh, come on, fucking, I know how to play it.
Like, she's just found all the dream catchers. I didn't even know there was dream catchers in the game that you could collect.
Oh, yeah.
And there's stone carvings and things like that. Like, she's like 100%ing it. It's crazy.
She got like the helmets and stuff like that of the soldiers and things.
Yeah, and she's been
Viking
collecting. She's
axe
got all
and
the
stuff.
satchels, so she's got like the legendary satchel.
Nice.
So she can carry 99 of everything. It's
Amazing.
insane.
Spin a move?
Yeah. Star Wars races.
Oh. I wonder what that said.
What's your favourite Star Wars races? Don't be racist.
The huts are quite fun because we're just so fucking daft. But
I like the one with abs. I can't remember what his name is. The fucking,
Oh, the
shredded one.
This is shredded cousin.
yeah, there's a Tonk one, and he's like, he tries to go behind Jabba's back, and like, yeah, well, he fucks up. He's just fucking, he's
Ripped.
a hut, but he's got pecs and like an 8-pack. Like, and he's got Tonk arms.
Bodybuilding slow.
Yeah, he's got like a big gold chain. He's just like
Amazing.
going around being a menace.
I quite like Watto species as well. For some reason.
Oh,
Jewish.
Oh, the space Jews.
I don't think you're allowed to say that. But I just find them highly amusing. I don't know what it is about them. Yeah.
I think we know what it is about them.
No.
So I was
How
going to
about
give a
yourselves?
cheap answer. I was just going to say Mandalorians.
They're not a race though.
Well, kind of are.
No, they're a tribe.
Well, no, if they're on a planet and they're native to that planet, that's...
And the planet's called Mandalore.
Yeah.
Not
It's
really.
kind
They're
of- kind of
humans.
both.
They're humans.
But
They could be from anywhere.
humans from England and humans from Brazil, they are humans, but you wouldn't call
No,
a
but
person from
yeah,
Brazil
but with
an English person.
Mandalorians, even with Mandalore, it's a warrior race made up of warriors from different planets.
I thought they were all from one.
I could be wrong.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
It's like if you're born on that planet, sort of, and you become a Mandalorian,
Yeah.
automatically and technically a
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
So down the line, I don't know, man. I don't know how race works.
Wookiees. I like Wookiees. I want
Wookiees
to
are
hug a
really cool.
Wookiee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they give such good hugs.
yeah.
yeah. Wookiees are cool.
Yeah.
I've got a picture of me with a Wookiee.
Nice.
Yeah,
Don't talk
National
about it.
Space Centre.
No, I'm not gonna.
Spinnery?
Yeah, man, give it a spin. Oh wait,
Have you chosen yours? No.
quite like Twi'leks. Twilight.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Twi'leks. Yeah.
Twi'leks.
Dirty bugger.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I really want to put my dick in the Twi'lek. No shame in saying that. There's something about it, man.
Play with the tentacles while you're doing it.
Absolutely, yes.
Motorboat them.
Yeah.
The Chiss. Honourable mention to the Chiss. That's Thrawn species, the blue people
Oh, yeah.
with the red eyes. They're cool.
Very
Give
good.
that a spin out of that by the cup.
Alien abduction.
Alien abduction. It's a
Right.
picture of an anal probe going into an anus.
Oh, is that what it is? I was
Yeah.
trying to work out.
It was hard to draw.
Oh,
the
I can see.
marker.
It's because I'm looking at it wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it now. I can see it. It's a butt.
It's a booty.
So I'm going to be very quick here because we're almost running out of time.
Well, fucking hurry up then.
Right, but according to a couple of studies, there are 8 stages that people go through when they're abducted. I'll try and read them quickly. I've got them here. Number 1 is capture. The abductee is forcibly taken from terrestrial surroundings to an apparent alien spacecraft. 2. Examination. Invasive medical or scientific procedures are performed on the abductee. 3. Conference. The abductors speak to the abductee. Tour. The abductees are given a tour of their captor's vessel. 5. Loss of time. Abductees rapidly forget the majority of their experience. 6. Return. The abductees are returned to Earth, occasionally in a different location from where they were allegedly taken or with new injuries or dishevelled clothing. 7. Theophany. The abductee has a profound mystical experience accompanied by a feeling of oneness with God or the universe. And then the aftermath, stage 8, the abductee must cope with the psychological...
When you fart, a giant satellite comes out.
The abductee must cope with the psychological, physical and social effects of the experience. So yeah, that's basically like the 8 stages of the say that people associate with a abduction experience.
I'd say that sounds like an alien abduction to me. I think especially stage 1, getting captured by aliens, I think that's a bit of a giveaway, that you're being abducted.
I'm just thinking about Gabe.
Ooh.
Where are we?
What the fuck are we doing down here?
I don't know.
What is down here?
We're doing a quiz.
Why is there a cock on the wheel?
Why is there spunk dribbling out of it?
I don't know, should we dip?
Yeah, it's weird down here.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh, what are these keys on the floor?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
They seem important.
They could come in handy. Turn the light off. Let's go up to this hatch. Ah. It's a garage.
Oh,
Should we have a sit?
Let's do it.
okay. Let me just lock up.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Squeak. There we go.
Sweet.
Right.
Play along at home? I feel like I want to say play along at home.
Play along at home.
Play along at home. Let's put it on that board.
Long play home. Home play.
Anyone else's eyes hurt?
My anus hurts.
Yeah, that's natural.
I feel profoundly close to God right now.
Stage 7.
It is time to go, and I hope you had some fun. Were you listening with your finger up your bum?
So there you have it, another mighty fine episode of the Pooh Finger Podcast, where we were talking all about aliens and UFOs and that.
We were.
Yeah, that was I think we were. I don't know, something went wrong. But anyway, next week we're going to be taking on the fucking Mouse House.
The household mouse, you mean?
That's what I said. Exactamundo, Kemp. We're on the same wavelengths.
Aha.
We're going to be talking about Disney Plus.
Ooh.
The streaming service, not a sponsor, but it could be.
It could be.
Could
If you wanted
indeed
to.
be. If you want to be,
We want you.
we're not going to talk bad about you, because we love you,
Yeah, legally.
for the most part. Yeah, in most aspects. Yeah, so what's your favourite Disney Plus show? Have you got one? Let us know. How can they let us know, Cam?
Well, don't bother with an email. Send a Gmail. Send it up to pooffingerpodcast@gmail.com.
Oh, yes, well read.
Yeah.
Where can they find us on the socials?
Or anywhere else, just look for @pooffingerpod.
Sweet. What's going on over on the YouTube, Cam?
Well, you've got all of season 1 and everything we've done so far with season 2.
Sweet. New episodes released weekly, yeah.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
Every Friday, 1 a.m.
Nice.
GMT.
So if you're not already follow us, give us a like and share. It all helps with the algorithms and that.
Yeah, give us a comment. We want to talk to you.
Yeah, we'll interact with you. Oh, we interact with our fans. We got some messages on the go. We've had some people slide into our DMs, and we appreciate it. We appreciate the time and the love.
Yeah,
and we'll send it right back.
Mailbag's a little bit empty this year.
Yeah, the ball bag has not been filled.
Yeah, Kemps ball bag is just flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
Send us some ball bags. So until next week, when we're Disney Plusing it up. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wow. Bye. Wow.
Bye.
Wow.
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 I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day.